One of my kids felt like mine and the other one didn't. I thought when my kids came back to me after the long separation, everything would just go back to normal. But the truth is, it wasn't like that. I had not seen my children for about 9 months and I'd played that reunion moment in my head so many times. Picturing them running to me, hugging me, everything just clicking again. And when I saw them at the airport, that part actually happened. My daughter ran to me. She was so excited, shouting, "Mommy, Mommy!" And honestly, it felt like nothing had changed, like we had just been together yesterday. The bond was there. We immediately clicked. It made sense that, okay, this is my child. We are now together. Though we were separate for some time, but in that moment, it felt like we are now united again. But with my son, when I picked him up, I don't know. He just felt so small. He felt distant. Something felt off. And that was my truth in that moment. One of my children felt like mine instantly, and the other one didn't. What confused me is this. I love my son. I've always loved him. But in that moment, I didn't feel that connection I thought I would feel. And that really scared me. On the phone, when we used to speak, he used to call me Mama. He was so happy. He didn't want to hang up the phone. He wanted me to stay on the phone, just looking at me, smiling. So in my mind, I thought, okay, he knows me. But when we're finally together, I started realizing maybe he didn't really know me like that. Sometimes it even felt like he was just copying his sister, like he trusted me because she trusted me, not because he actually felt safe with me yet. Those first days were honestly really hard. You're trying to be a mother again, cooking for them, feeding them, being present, but at the same time you feel like a stranger in your own child's life. Thinking of it, I honestly didn't really know what he really loved eating. What quantity? Okay, he wants to eat spaghetti. I put the spaghetti. I'm not sure if he's full or not. I'm not sure if I should keep pushing him to eat or that's how he communicates if he's full. I had to learn all of this. I didn't even know how to act sometimes. Like, do I discipline him? Do I just let things go? Because I didn't want to push him away. And the hardest part was that he preferred his dad. And that made sense because he's the only person that she really saw most of the time. And that's the man that traveled with him, that brought him to another country. That's the person that took him from the person that he has known for more than 8-9 months, bringing him to someone new, someone he didn't really know how to relate with. So it was easy for him to love his dad more because maybe at the back of his mind, he thought this is the person that would take me back to that person that I love, the person that was taking care of me. I remember this one moment. I found him in the living room, crying, calling for a maid. Not me, but her. And another time when we called her, he was crying and saying, "Come and take me. When are you coming to pick me up? When are we going to go back home?" And I was his home. I am his home. Where I am, that's where his home is. But he didn't feel like that. He didn't feel safe with me. He needed Paida to be there. He needed Paida. For him, a home is where Paida is. In that moment, you get this mixed emotions, mixed feelings. You get hurt that, okay, my child is crying for another woman. Even bedtime was difficult because in my mind, after all that time apart, I managed holding my kids again, them finding comfort in me. But it wasn't like that. He didn't reach for me. He didn't hold me. It was just distance. And it was a struggle having to have them sleep in a different room from where I was. I couldn't do that. Remember when I left these kids, they were so young. I was still sleeping with the small baby. He was still just a newborn, less than a year old. But slowly things started to change. He started coming to me more, asking me to carry him, holding my face when falling asleep, and little by little, we found each other again. I I think what people don't really understand about reuniting with your children is it's not always that perfect moment you imagine. It's not instant. It's work. It's emotional. It's uncomfortable. And sometimes it breaks you before it heals you.